I always start laughing because it's a constant stream of comedy from the Mormon church. They're used to fooling their own people. Their own people are very naive and gullible. And when the Mormon authorities speak, all the members of the Mormon church bow their heads and say, yes. When you go out into real society with normal people, they go, what? Jeez. I just saw a bus. I wasn't in New York City. I just saw a bus in New York City that had on the side of it, I'm a Mormon campaign. Now, it's not going to be long. I'm a prophet. I'm a prophet, the prophet David. It's not going to be long before the general public and some of the reformed Mormons, like myself, resigned Mormons, are going to start dressing up in strange clothing and being strange and taking pictures and say, and I'm a Mormon. This government that runs the Mormon church can have their head up their butt. It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. You could go down to Guantanamo Bay there in Cuba where the terrorists are. And you could probably find 25, 35 of the terrorists. They're pretty nice guys, You could put them in a suit and on tape, and they could say, and I'm, a terrorist. And they don't look like it. How many normal people out of 14 million people are going to be able to say, I'm a Mormon, and look, I'm a normal person? It's only going to be a matter of time that people are going to get the backlash on this. The Mormon Church in 2009 hired 2 public relations firms after they found out no one was going to vote for Romney. They said there's misconceptions about their religion. There's no misconceptions. Most people have a pretty good idea of the prophet, supposedly the money digger, the pedophile Joseph Smith. They know Mormon underwear. They know Mormon Brigham Young. They know these things. There's no misperceptions. The Mormon authorities believe they can change perceptions. They're stupid. They can't. If a guy shows up in a KKK suit and he goes, I'm now a good person, who's gonna believe him? This I'm a Mormon campaign is the most stupid thing. And they say, oh, it has nothing to do with Romney running. Like, we're so stupid we're going to believe the words of the Mormons. We're not running the ads in the early caucus states. Oh my gosh, the ads are on the damn buses in New York City. And of course, they've always got the brown and black people on it, and the cool construction workers and the surfers. They don't have the 90% Mormons who look like a baby face that's bloated like a blimp with legs on it, and he is an idiot, a geek, a fool, and he has a little job downtown, and he carries his briefcase on Sunday, and he's president. He's a bricklayer, and he's in the Mormon church president of the elders quorum. This church has no footing in reality. They're used to fooling their own people. They're used to living in a closed community. They're used to dictating what you see, what you hear, what you say, what you do, your underwear, what you eat. And when they come out in the real world and they put on the side of a bus in New York City, I'm a Mormon, the New York City people are going to go, so what? I don't care. New York person is not going to say, oh, they're not polygamous. I see now. The Mormon church is a good place now. It's the KKK reformed. So I just want to make a quick video that I saw that on there today, and I just shook my head and said, these people have no basis in reality. It is not misconceptions on the public's part. The public does not like the doctrines of the Mormon church. There's a few people that we all think are really nice and good people. They haven't been totally poisoned yet. They've only been in there, 10 or 15 years. And the milk before meat, they're all happy and thinking it's a wonderful thing. Wait till the meat. Many Mormons are now learning much about their history, their politics, their procedures, policies that they never knew. Because now there's the internet. And you and I can go to the internet and find anything that we think is important concerning Mormons, and we can get facts. So it's not misconceptions. They're in a world of fantasy. The people know who the Mormons are. The people generally don't like the policies and philosophies of the Mormon Church. The way they treat women, the way they've treated blacks, the way that they've treated now polygamists when they started polygamy, and now the gay people. For heaven's sakes, most of us know about Proposition 8, that 55% of the money came from the Mormons to fight that gay marriage ban there in California. We're not stupid. You can paint as many buses as you want with the KKK. Hats off. But if they're KKK, we know they're probably a little prejudiced. And if they're a Mormon, they're probably a little polygamist, and a little Joseph Smith found gold plates with a magic stone, and an angel took them away, so we'll be tested whether Joseph Smith is a true prophet. Well, I flunked the test. He's not. I read yesterday he was convicted of fraud. I think it was 1826 in New York. And they found now the records. The records have not been found in New York, but they did find him in the courthouse in New York. And he was convicted of, used the word juggling, fraud, money digging, taking money from people and not returning it or not giving them what they were supposed to have had. So it's fascinating. It's interesting. They gave him what was called leg, L-E-G, bail, after he was convicted. And leg bail is get the hell out of our town on your legs and don't come back. There's the prophet. Mormons don't know it. They know it now. They know it now because I've said so, and go on the internet and look for yourself. So, you know, you know my mind. Many of you that watch, I mean, I've been on here, what, a month and a half, and there's 6,000 people. There's a lot of stupid people in the world that will look at me. There's 6,000 people that go, you know, maybe that guy has a point on that or not. But the next time I get on a city bus, I'm going to dress up all ragged and look like a homeless guy and go, and I'm a Mormon. And then on the side of the bus, it's like, beautiful little girl and the black guy and the successful mayor in Saratoga Springs, she's on there. So, you know, it's only going to be a matter, and I want to be a prophet right here and say today at this time, it is going to be a short-lived public relations campaign. People are going to dress up silly and make fun of the Mormons and say, you know, I'm Dracula and I'm a Mormon. I am Bigfoot and I'm a Mormon. Mark my words. Jesus never appeared to me, but you know what? Since I resigned, I have a little common sense. Watch.